Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Nuggets Europe. I'm Michael. Currently trying not to be depressed about the Nuggets, McQuaid. Good to see everybody. Guys, it's been far, far too long. Especially, I know I was chatting to Milan and Miroslav last night, but Brad as well and Benjamin as well, lads. It's been too long because I know we've been avoiding this chat for the last 2 or 3 days. So the moment is here. Welcome into everybody, lads. Obviously, Game 5 tonight, 11:30 UK Ireland. 12:30 in the rest of Europe. Let's start with the rest of Europe just for a start, guys, I guess. Milan, you're the first guy up in terms of the order of this video. You did talk about the Nuggets last night for 45 minutes on your Serbian show. Obviously, none of us lads, apart from Miroslav, can speak Serbian. So what happens tonight, in your opinion? Obviously, Game 5 coming up. What do you think is going to happen? And if you do think the Nuggets win tonight, what do you think their options are if they do make it 3-2? Do you think they can maybe go on and take this series in Game 7?
Good evening, everyone. And I'm really glad to be with you guys, finally. Regarding the game, I'm 100% sure Nuggets win this series in 7. I told in yesterday's show that. I said that in the show before that. And I'm quite believing the Nuggets will prevail in this one. Reason I think that is Nuggets. Of course, I think Gary Harris will play tonight. There is some indication he will. We got that in Twitter today. So probably we'll see him playing maybe 15-20 minutes. I really hope that will happen. And with that, I'm 100% sure Nuggets will win. Also, one thing, Utah will shoot like hell tonight. They will not hit shots tonight. This is the main reason. I'm believing Utah. Utah will lose this game, and finally they will lose Game 7. That will be Sunday, I think, or Friday night. So, if you ask me, Denver win this. Win this tonight, win this Game 7, and we will all be happy and, continue in the second round.
Party, and we've got out of a hole, as I say over here. I'm not purposely drinking 7-Up, but Nuggets in 7. Let's
Nuggets
go,
in 7.
Miroslav, obviously, you were on the same show last night with Milan. Do you have the same opinion as Milan?
Well, listen, it was a tough show because we spent 45 minutes, juggling arguments about it because Milan is very, very confident in Denver Nuggets. I would love to have his kind of confidence. I already promised him to buy him a dinner if Denver really prevails in 7 games. So, I'm in a lose-lose situation here. Either I'm paying for the dinner or my Nuggets are losing. So what you gonna do?
You will pay dinner. You will pay dinner. Just
So I don't know. It's a really tough situation, to be honest. Denver needs 3 really good games in the row. A lot of things need to fall in their lap to do it. If we remove the games 2 and games 3 from this series, all the other games, Denver won 4 and Utah won 2 of those, but all of those games were very close. They were on 1 possession or 2 possessions at the most. So you're really asking basketball gods to give you a solid one here to get 3 of them in a row. But who knows? If they win tonight, and I think they really can win it tonight, then you get a bit of a momentum. If you go to Game 6 with a bit of momentum, you might get it as well. And then in Game 7, it's a coin flip. So I would say I'm like 20% confident in Milan's take that Denver will win it, which is pretty high, considering how crazy it is. So that's enough for me.
I will take what you said and raise you guys. The Nuggets are 2.20. I don't know what that is in odds here, but they're decent money to win tonight. The Jazz are overwhelming favorites if you bet. I don't bet. Talking about, putting the hunch here, lads. Big night for Brad. Brad, you're obviously going to stay up late and watch this tonight. So I'm joking. Obviously,
Right.
Brad's a very busy man. So you must be dreading this 2 a.m. slog. And especially, we said it off air, and I'll speak to Benjamin in a second, Brad. But obviously, we want a very non-tight game tonight, yeah?
Yeah, a nice early, huge 20-point lead at half time would do me great so I can get to sleep. And I am Brad, not Benjamin, as my name says.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
That way.
Well, now I feel horrible.
No, I'm just teasing.
Quiet for 6 minutes, man. Like we've been on for 6 minutes. I feel horrible, man.
No, I literally just flipped just a second ago. As I said, pre-game show, this is last chance saloon. I mean, they've got to throw everything they can at it. I mean, lose, it's all over. So, I mean, they've got to control Mitchell. Like I said after the 57 point that he wouldn't hit 50 points again, and he did in the last game, which was a killer. Obviously, we need Murray to continue as playing as he has been, to be honest with you. I mean, he's been on fire the whole way through. It'd be great if MPJ, I mean, defensively, he's really struggled. It's safe to say the train's still chugging, but it's slowed. It's slowed real down. Yeah, he needs to hit some buckets and crash that net. I mean, he's got to do something different because the same isn't going to work. So, and as I say, as I've said the whole way through, they need to get Gobert in foul trouble early, put him under pressure because he's just getting off too easy at the moment. It's just controlling everything, and it's frustrating. But it is, as we say, this is it. We have to win tonight. So I'll put my neck on the line. I went from 5 down to 4. I'm going in 7. We've got to go for it. So let's go.
As I said to Nuggets France, Nuggets in Sept earlier on. Guys, Brad, Benjamin, sorry about the name trouble. You can see I've now tried to change that. Let's see what happens when we're speaking to Benjamin. Benjamin, we haven't heard from you nor seen you since that game. I think it was game 3, wasn't it? It's been a hard few days, hasn't it?
It's been a deflating few days for sure.
How have you found it?
Some soul searching has been done. So many things have gone through my head through this process. I think the biggest thing though is that it's really hard to hand it to the Jazz, but you kind of have to because they've played very well. You know, game 2 we lost that game, but you know, games 3 and 4 they won those games. You know, and they've shot the ball at an incredible rate. They've utilized an offense that's been working. That driving kick has just killed us. It's just been we haven't found an answer for it. You know, you're finding so many moments where Jokic has to come out, but then when he steps out, it leaves Gobert for an easy dunk. There are so many of those. They're driving in, they're kicking to 3-point shooters. When the help side comes over, it leaves men open. Those men are knocking down shots, and then you're stuck on the defensive end thinking, well, where do I go? If I help too much, then I'm leaving this guy open. And they've done a great job in forcing us to scramble on the defensive end. And yeah, it's been tough. I mean, I was so confident going into this series, and it's a real, it's been a real tough few days for sure.
Your tweet after game 4, man, really stung me because I was lying in bed crying. Not crying about the Nuggets, but crying about the lack of sleep. Benjamin's tweet was, "It's 4:51 a.m. I can't even." And I was like, man, that's it. And obviously 2 days later, here we are. I am going to go around, guys, and just ask your opinion in a second. But Benjamin, just because I did ask the other guys, what do you think about these next few games? Like, obviously, you got game 5, game 6, game 7. How realistic are you going to be right now? I mean, for me, I'm like, yeah, easy. 3-0 here now. Like, but I'm joking. Do you think there's a good chance? Like, how confident are you?
I mean, I give us a chance. I'd never strike this team off. I'd never write them off. Like, I think they've always got a chance with the offensive players that they've got. We always have a chance against anyone in the NBA. If we win, it's one game at a time. You know, now that's the way we have to look at it. We have to look at it one game at a time. We've beaten these guys 4 times on the trot. What's to say we can't do it again? You know, this time we need to win 3 games on the trot. But I'm sure, you know, there's nothing to say we can't do it. But we have to take it one game at a time, in my opinion. We have to say, all right, this is one game. We get through this. Then we get through game 6. And then it's a game 7. We have game 7 experience now. Twice over from last season, one going well, one not going not so well, as we all remember. But yeah, I mean, look, I'll never write us off. So yeah, of course, I'm going to say Nuggets in 7. Of course, if we can make some adjustments in this game and they work, we carry that over into Game 6. These are the sort of confident points that I'm putting, on the board, like taking over from the last games where we did make adjustments, but it just didn't come up quite enough.
Yeah, I just want to say, guys, we may or may not be famous in Serbia right now because NBA Serbia has just shared this Facebook video and it's tripled the amount of viewers. So, double that to everybody in Serbia. I hope Milan and Miroslav enjoyed that. Talking about Serbia and talking about the Nuggets tonight, Milan, Jokic, do you think he has to take it up a level tonight?
Definitely, he need to step up. But for me, things I really hope it will happen. Some minutes with Plumlee and Jokic on the court. I think that will be great solution for Denver defense. And I'm really hoping that Malone will see that. Also, for Jokic, he need to be the best player on the court tonight. If Denver will win this game, and I'm really hoping he will see that. I don't know what much to say. Miroslav, you?
Yeah. Well. I expect him to step up defensively. He was pretty fine in this last game offensively, but defensively, I think he can step up. And the way he will do it, they need to make an adjustment in the defensive scheme. I don't think Jokic will be primarily on Gobert tonight. I think they will switch that. I think either Millsap or Jeremy Grant will be on Gobert because these guys, especially Grant, could switch easily on or more easy on the fast guard, being Mike Conley or Donovan Mitchell, and Jokic will probably get a assignment to guard one of Ingles or Royce O'Neal, the one they fear less. I'm not sure which one is it, because both of them can light the net on fire, but hopefully neither of them can make like 5 threes and completely destroy them. So this is the way I'm thinking Denver might try to change their approach, and if Nikola is losing a bit less energy on defense tonight because of that, he might get a 40-point game on top of Murray's 40-point game, something like that. It's a game of big numbers. This game will end at 130, 120. Let's not kid ourselves. We will not reduce Utah to less than 100 points. So we need to score a lot, and we need to improve a bit on the margins on both ends of the floor. So hopefully, if you get a couple of stops more and a couple of easy baskets more on the other side, you can prevail. So for tonight, I think this is the recipe.
Please, God, let that happen. Seriously. Brad, I'm going to ask you this because Miroslav sort of touched on it there. Donovan Mitchell, he's clearly on fire at the minute, and he's taking, he's wearing those shoes from like Mike or something. I don't know what's going on, man. What do you think, like at the minute in regard? I mean, do you think the Nuggets can really take him down a notch tonight? Like obviously they have to play better for defense, but are you expecting another big performance from Mitchell tonight?
I kind of think I am. I'm not sure how we stop him, to be honest with you, because he's just hitting everything. I mean, I don't know what's going to stop him. Harris playing might slow him down a little bit, maybe, but is he going to play? I don't know. It's still questionable. I don't know how fit he's going to be either, to be honest with you. I mean, he's not played for so long. Coming back into a playoff game, maybe a bit of adrenaline will kick him through, but I'm not sure what will stop him, to be honest with you, because at the moment he just doesn't seem like he misses anything. He's just clutch. He's just hitting anything when it's needed as well. It's just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but I think myself, I'm like, oh my God, this is just like, sometimes, and we sort of said at the start, I think Benjamin, you might have said it, man. You sort of have to take it, Utah did win. they have won those games, and there's been games where they've won it really well. Now, obviously, that last game, no, I'm not going to, because I think for me, the Nuggets lost that last game big time. But like, it's just going to be interesting to see. Brad, is there anybody else that stands out for you going into tonight, or are you very much on the same boat where it's trying to keep?
No, I think the boys summed it up quite nicely. I mean, if we can keep him quiet, then I think we'll definitely win it. But I have to say I'm very nervous sitting here right now. We've got to try and keep him down into the 30, 40 points, because I don't see anyone else scoring much more, but that's going to be tough, I have to say.
Well, I purchased, I've wore 2 Nuggets jerseys, and I'm like, no, I've worn them for 3 games, and I'm 1 and 2, Brad. So I'm not going to wear one tonight.
Don't wear one tonight. Well, we're representing DNVR tonight. So
we were joking about this beforehand.
Special
this
plug,
is not a DNVR channel. Like, I don't know what. Seriously, it's all good. Yeah, and there is a Somber Shuffle T-shirt as well at the minute, which I know Miroslav and the lads are. Lads, I would put the thing up in Serbia now, but it's on a different channel, so I apologize. Benjamin, I want to give you the last word here, man. Seriously, like, do you expect, or can we expect to see Jamal Murray ball out again tonight? And realistically, that's going to have to happen, isn't it, to actually try and get over the line and make it 3-2?
Yeah, he's the X factor for me. He's always the X factor. We've got Jokic is our best player. He's the best player we've had in a very long time. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I think, wow, how do we have a player like this? How do the Nuggets have a player of this quality? But then Jamal Murray has to be that second guy. He has to be that second guy. And when he performs to a high level, along with Jokic, I mean, we haven't seen a 10-plus assist game from Jokic, I don't think, in this playoffs. I think we see the first one tonight, and I think we see Jamal Murray getting 30-plus points tonight, running the offense. He's the only one on the team at the moment that really does look like he is absolutely giving everything for the cause, absolutely just leaving it all out there on the court. And I feel like he's going to have to take the team, give Jokic some confidence, because I don't think he's playing at his full confidence level that he could be. I want to see the ball moving a lot. I want to see it starting through Jokic or Murray. And I think a big Murray performance is obviously needed, and I think we'll get that from him tonight. And I love as well how much he has stepped up defensively from last year. If you watch those playoff games last year, he had players like Derek White from San Antonio who were just killing him at times. I think he's really taken that personally. He's grown. He's matured on the defensive end. He's put in time in the gym, and you can see it. He's been much, much better defensively. So yeah, I think we will see a good game from Murray tonight.
Please, God, let it happen. Lads, I can't go off without showing some comments. Greetings from Sreko Krigolac. I can't pronounce that, lads. I'm so sorry. Your number one fan. Sreko, thank you.
Srečko.
Okay. I'm very surprised Denver doesn't know how to defend the pick and roll. And from Duzan, I want to see Jokic revenge to go. This has become personal. White Hot Murray and hopefully Harris, they should win. Guys, it obviously remains to be seen, and I think we could talk about this game until tip-off, which is in 90 minutes. And I'm a bit like Brad here. I'm getting nervous, lads. A wee bit nervous. Let's end it with this, right? I'm going to go across everybody. This series will last how many games? Milan, go with you. This series will last how many games?
Nuggets win 7. I told it on the beginning of the show.
Yes, sir. Miroslav says 7.
7.
Keep preparing for the dinner.
No. 7 is okay for me. I'm like 50% confident in 7, 20% confident in Denver winning. So yeah, let's go with 7.
Probably has to be 7, yeah.
It's 7.
Benjamin, I know you still believe, and I know we're both hurt,
Absolutely.
But you have to still believe.
7.
I'm gonna go 7, even though I'm holding up 7. I'm not even awake, lads. Honestly, I'm still wrecked from Monday, from Sunday night. Like,
it takes
I
time.
Surely, yeah, but like, you see all this talk. Oh, it starts at 11:30 or 12:30 tonight. Like, that's great, but like, come halftime in TNT, like, it's gonna be like 5 o'clock in the morning anyway when this game's over. And I bet you any money, I'm just going to say this now before I end the stream, any money, guys, that this goes to like double overtime.
Overtime, sure.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Lads, it's a pleasure having you all. I want to thank everybody that's watched this. We've had over we've 25 people watching it right now, but we've had over 50 at one point. So thanks a million to everybody that's watched this. We'll try and do this. Even if tonight is the end, we will try and do this more often regardless. Lads, wherever you are in Serbia, England, Ireland, Timbuktu, North Korea, whatever, enjoy the game. Half 11, half 12 start tonight and tomorrow morning. Enjoy the game. Go Nuggets, lads. Appreciate you.
Go Nuggets.
Go Nuggets.
Cheers,
Go Nuggets.
Go Nuggets in 7, lads. In 7.
In 7, yeah, baby.